Hello and very good morning, all of you. And today we are going to have discussion to tag personalities who are associated with uh, freedom struggle and like Annie Besant and Bhagat Singh, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad and Mahadev Govindranade, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, मदन मोहन मालवीय जी, राम मनोहर लोहिया, जवाहरलाल नेहरू, रविन्द्रनाथ टैगोर, राजेंद्र प्रसाद, रामकृष्ण परमहंस, राजा राम मोहन रॉय, सरोजनी नायडू and श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी and सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन and श्री अरविंद घोष, श्री नारायण गुरु and सुभाष चंद्र बोस, सैयद अहमद खान, सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल and Vinay Narahari Bhave and Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, and so many personalities who have been associated with this freedom fight. So let's recap their contribution in our freedom struggle one by one, and this is going to be very useful and meaningful. So first is like Annie Besant. Annie Besant is like from 1847 to 1933, and she was deeply she was deeply inspired by India's religious tradition. Means Annie Besant was inspired by India's religious traditions, and she did social work as a head of the Theosophical Society in India. She did social work as a head of the Theosophical Society in India and worked to secure women rights. And she also worked for lower caste and played important role in bringing Indian National Congress and Muslim League together in 1916 for Lucknow session of Indian National Congress and Muslim League. And what is differences with Gandhi and INC politically? And relegated to background, politically relegated to background, and she felt that 1919 reforms and were a means to free India, while Gandhi saw these as inadequate. She thought 1919 reform were a means to free India, while Gandhi saw these as inadequate. So here was political differentiation between Gandhi and Annie Besant to take 1919 reforms relevance. And she did not support non-cooperation as a strategy and termed 1919 reform as unworthy of England to offer and India to accept. She did not support non-cooperation as a strategy and termed 1919 reforms as unworthy of England to offer and India to accept. 1919 reforms were a direct result of her Home Rule movement. So this question can be asked, is this 1919 reforms were a direct result of her Home Rule movement? Yes. And life events. Now let's discuss about her life events. In 1893 came to India. 1893 she came to India to work for social reforms, and in 1888 joined the Theosophical Society. In 1888, she joined Theosophical Society in England. In 1898, founded Central Hindu College, later BHU in 1916. So she founded Central Hindu College and later BHU, Banaras Hindu University, 1916. And in 1907, became president of Theosophical Society. In 1907, became president of Theosophical Society. And in 1913, entered into politics, commanded by Rishi Agastya, according to her. So 1913, she entered in politics, and 1916 set up Home Rule League to demand self-government, and George Arundel as a secretary. And in 1917, first woman president of Indian National Congress. She was first woman president of Indian National Congress. From here, question had been asked by UPSC and state PCS as well. Who was the first Indian woman president of INC? That's Rojini Naidu. But first woman president, if they are, then Annie Besant. Annie Besant was not Indian. And 1917, she was first woman president of INC. And Amritsar session 1990 to 20 moved resolution to condemn Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So she moved condemn resolution for condemning that Jallianwala Bagh massacre. What was the publication? The Lotus Song, translation of Gita into English, New India and Commonwealth. These all were her publications. New India and Commonwealth. So now we have covered Annie Besant's era and period. Now we will move towards Bhagat Singh. 900 before moving in Bhagat Singh, I would say we will cover this portion in next video, and only we will cover here Annie Besant, so video will not get too much long. Thank you very much.